One thing I discovered was that the only difference between a derelict and a man is a job. Sit down over here and rest your weary bones. Let me tell you what I wanted to talk to you about.
Well, I'll listen, but I still think that you belong in the psychopathic ward.
Well, you may be right, but let me tell you my plan. And listen with both ears. I have an idea.
Did you and Irene have a good time while you were in Europe?
Oh, as good a time as anyone could have with Irene.
You should be more civil to Carlo.
Why?
I don't mind. As the French say, cherchez la femme.
That will hold you. Carlo always had such a clever answer for everything. Darling, would you have some coffee?
No, thank
You
you.
didn't eat any dinner either.
You had plenty.
I can't say anything.
You never do.
Oh, darling, what's come over you? We spend good money to send you abroad to forget an engagement, and you're worse off than when you left.
Her liver is probably upset.
You better take a liver pill
I
then.
don't want a liver pill.
You mustn't get so upset about a broken engagement. You've broken many before, and you've never acted this way.
It isn't a broken engagement. She's upset because Godfrey didn't fall down in a faint when we got in today.
Why should Godfrey fall in a faint?
He didn't make enough fuss over her homecoming to suit her.
Oh, well, Godfrey's not the fussing kind. Shh. Oh, Godfrey, I was just telling my daughters that you missed them both very much while they were away.
Oh, yes, I did. Very much indeed.
We missed you too, Godfrey, didn't we, Irene?
Yes.
Thank you. I missed you also.
Well, it's so nice for everybody to miss everybody else, because then it makes it so nice when they get together again. There, darling. It's nice to see you cheerful. You do have a way with you, Godfrey. You really do. You know, there's no use denying the fact that Godfrey has a way with him. Well, we must be running on. Cornelia, cheer her up like a dear.
I'm a cinch. Do you feel better now that you know Godfrey missed us?
He missed me more than he did you. I could tell by the light in his eyes.
Why don't you throw yourself in the man's arms and get it over with?
Oh, you can't rush a man like Godfrey.
You're getting pretty old, you know. It's your last chance to get a husband.
He's really in love with me. He's just hard to break down, that's all.
I could break him down in no time at all.
He wouldn't have anything to do with you.
How do you know?
Because he wouldn't. Don't you try anything.
I'm not saying I will, and I'm not saying I won't. Come to think of it, Godfrey and I have a little unfinished business.
Well, you better leave it unfinished unless you want to be wearing a lamp for a hat. Did you mean it when you said you missed me?
Oh, yes, of course I did.
Irene, did you miss Cornelia and me or just me?
Well, I missed both of you, I guess.
Oh, not just me?
Oh, I may have missed you a little more than I did Cornelia. Why?
Oh, I'm glad, because if you miss Cornelia more, you'd probably miss me less.
Well, that sounds very logical.
That's all I wanted to know. You look so cute in your apron.
I'm not trying to look cute. Molly has a cold, and I'm doubling for her. What's funny about that?
She hasn't got a cold.
No?
No, she's got the same thing I've got, only you won't let me talk about things like that, so I won't, because you lose your temper.
Well, not seriously.
Will you let me do something if I ask you?
What do you want to do?
Wipe.
Oh, all right. You can tell me all about your trip.
Oh, you won't get mad?
Why should I?
Because every place I went, everybody was Godfrey.
I don't want to seem dull, but I do seem to have a little trouble following you at times.
Well, for instance, when I go into a restaurant in Paris or any place, I'd close my eyes and I'd say the waiter's Godfrey.